You've probably heard that it's something completely normal, but how much is too much? Can you become addicted to it? What happens if you can't stop? Stay tuned as we answer these questions and reveal why you might want to reconsider this seemingly harmless habit. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest content. While modern medicine tells us that masturbation is somehow normal, not just in humans but also in other mammals like dogs, this wasn't always the case. In the past, especially in men, masturbation was considered immoral because it was thought to waste productive seed necessary for reproduction. For women, it was believed that masturbation could distance them from men by finding pleasure independently. To this moral burden was added a physical one. It was once thought that masturbation could cause various diseases, making it inadvisable to practice it at all. Fast forward to today, and we understand that these beliefs were largely unfounded. But that doesn't mean there aren't still concerns about the practice. So what do we know about masturbation today, particularly for men suffering from insomnia? It's known to induce sleep. The French Institute of Health and Medical Research concluded that the male brain deactivates sexual desire after orgasm. The cerebral cortex, the area responsible for conscious thought, goes to rest once the man reaches climax. This not only nullifies the desire to continue having sex, but also facilitates sleep. However, hidden within this benefit is a potential trap. Masturbation releases dopamine in your brain, a hormone responsible for feelings of pleasure, calm, stress relief, and a sense of reward. While dopamine makes us feel good, it can also be addictive. The Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, DSM, now includes hypersexuality disorder, which classifies excessive masturbation as a form of obsessive-compulsive disorder. This can lead to mental and familial destruction. When you masturbate frequently, your brain becomes accustomed to the dopamine release and starts to crave it more and more. This can lead to a vicious cycle where you need to masturbate more frequently to achieve the same level of pleasure. Eventually, your brain may begin to block dopamine receptors in an attempt to curb the excessive release, leading to frustration and an inability to experience pleasure. This is similar to other addictive behaviors, such as smoking, overeating, or alcohol abuse. Now let's explore what Stoicism has to say about this. The Stoics, like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus, were masters of self-control and wisdom. They viewed pleasure and lust from a unique perspective. For the Stoics, masturbation wasn't just about carnal satisfaction, but an opportunity to explore the limits of the body and mind. They saw it as an exercise in self-awareness and a path to true freedom. Epicurus asserted that it is not nights of pleasure, but self-control that distinguishes a good man. In this context, the ability to enjoy pleasure while understanding and containing it is a mark of higher self-awareness. Instead of being slaves to our desires, we must become their masters. Stoic reflection on masturbation is not about repression, but about deep understanding and self-mastery. This translates into the ability to direct our emotions toward a journey of conscious self-exploration. From the Stoic perspective, every action has consequences, not only for us, but also for the natural order of the universe. When we succumb to our most intense desires, such as uncontrolled masturbation, we lose that harmonious connection with nature that the Stoics highly valued. We become prisoners of our desires, drifting away from true inner serenity. Compulsive masturbation can trigger an emotional whirlwind within us, where guilt, shame, and dissatisfaction become constant companions. The Stoics teach us to control our intense emotions through introspection, self-awareness, and self-regulation. By consciously facing our emotions, we learn to manage them healthily and constructively. True satisfaction lies in our self-mastery and our ability to find joy in what is simple and virtuous. Allow me to share a personal, inspirational story. I know someone who used to struggle with compulsive masturbation, seeking momentary refuge and pleasure but facing an emotional storm after each act. By immersing themselves in Stoic teachings and practicing self-control and self-regulation, this person underwent a profound transformation. They learned to confront their desires and emotions consciously, finding true joy in self-control. They now live a life of inner peace and authenticity, free from the slavery of momentary desires. True satisfaction comes from living in accordance with our deepest principles and values. When we yield to fleeting desires, we lose sight of what we truly value in life. Compulsive masturbation can distance us from our noblest purposes and veer us away from the true happiness found in virtue and inner peace. By practicing meditation and mindfulness, we can promote the mental serenity needed to resist temptations and face our emotions healthily. So, my friend, what are you doing with your life? Do you think sitting at home, watching those videos, and taking pleasure with your hands will make you confident and successful? Do you think wasting your time and energy on such activities will attract a partner? Think wisely. Write in the comments, "I am a powerful person. I have control over my mind. I choose to do what motivates me. I choose to do what improves me." Thanks for staying with me. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more insightful content. Subscribe for more.